And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Does he envision claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously health plays the most important part. I've never chased a record in my life. I just wanted to keep getting better. We'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and for the Lakers, they've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. James outside. Lakers passing it around. And then Johnson with the jam.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
And so here is Golden State. Curry passes it to Thompson. Launches it. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's James. And James throws it down.
How a guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Curry kicks to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And here's the Lakers. 4-point game. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
That's his first personal foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Davis. Johnson kicks to James. From downtown, it's rebounded by Poole. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry on the wing. This one for three, and the Warriors miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
James, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And that one is good.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Here's Reeves. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
James, the pass to Davis. Offensive rebound. Westbrook. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot of this game.
Hitting the glass like he's a power forward. Russell Westbrook can be an absolute force when he's crashing the glass.
Now here's Curry. That 3 off the mark. To the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. The Lakers rebound. Another shot, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6.
The team relies on Davis for this, keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
With the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Reeves. Thompson against James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin, you are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Austin Reeves taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Jordan Poole. He hits both from the stripe.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry for the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
James looking around. Here's Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Kuminga down low. Johnson's there. He gets that one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
James, the pass to Reeves. Here is Davis. Fades. Draymond Green pulls it in. To the inside. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Curry outside. Lakers with the rebound. James in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Now here's James. He has 6. The pass to Reeves. Davis with it. Guarded by Green. Inside. Here's Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. That shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Green breaking loose. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Lakers leading by 7. In the corner, it's Westbrook. James dishes to Westbrook. Down low. Goes back up. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. Green with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And whenever Green gets contact, he is so crafty at finding ways to get the bucket.
James, the pass to Davis. Over Green. Tries again. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 8 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Passes it to DiVincenzo. The 3-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Westbrook dishes to Davis. Over Wiggins. And it's Davis missing. Warriors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Curry can't get it to go. LA's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's stolen by Green. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by James. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers. Not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And the dunk by James.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Feeds it to Wiseman. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Walker's leading the way.
Yeah, they are going full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
2 points. That one goes. James has got 17 now.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
They get the rebound. Looney, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Toscano. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Wiseman. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's DiVincenzo. After LeBron James's miss, the shot's good.
Now that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
And that one, good. James has got 19 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. A little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Curry's shot is good.
That's automatic for Steph Curry. His in-between jumper is super lethal.
LeBron up top. He's got 19, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's James. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And both free throws good for Curry.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's LeBron. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your...
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Warriors trailed by 5. The backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Then there's Davis, and it's Toscano in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Wiggins has got his second basket.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's Walker. Here's Davis. It's good. The basket is now 5 for 9.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. It's Curry outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
An explosion of points tonight for Steph. He's been having fun and smiling. Not the case for the defense.
Pass to Toscano. 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. Wiggins with some nice D. 13 feet away. And there's Poole on the assist by Green. Poole's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. Now here is Davis. Pass to Westbrook. Takes the three. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A fader. Second chance shot. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and you hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
There's that signature jumper. Klay Thompson with the picture-perfect mechanics.
And he recovers it. Westbrook kicks to Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Thompson with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Walker the pass to Horton Tucker. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Thompson. Curry on the wing. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first.
I mean, excellent body control. Steph, a better athlete than some people give him credit for.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Free throw good by Curry.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler. The more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better, and it's worked for him. DA, thanks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the pass to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Johnson kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
We talk about his three-point shot, but I think his floater is just as good.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Poole, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
That's good from Poole. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. So he gets them both. Lakers trailed by 9. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Thompson throws it down.
Assisted.
Dominant play by Klay Thompson, rising up for a beautiful jam.
Timeout called the Lakers. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Davis finds Johnson. Westbrook against Curry. Count that one. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Poole, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Puts it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Poole against Westbrook. Into the lane. Here's Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kuminga the pass to Poole. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Horton Tucker. Westbrook surveying the D. Second shot opportunity. Misses the baby hook. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 15 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Green breaking loose. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
Here's Poole. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Fans, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And the Lakers with some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Johnson. And it's LeBron in for Talen Horton Tucker. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 10. On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter. Pass to Reeves. Here's Davis, defended by Looney. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Curry against Westbrook. Over Westbrook. Timeout called the Warriors.
All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt? Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise. All right, fans, Here comes your Laker girl. Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker girl. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
Curry way outside, and another three for Golden State.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. LeBron against Thompson. Outside Bryant. Lock at 6. Looking to end the run. Misses in close. Warriors leading by 15 on the wing. Thompson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Curry against Westbrook. And again, no good by the Lakers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Here's Davis. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Very assertive by Steph Curry. Takes the foul and still gets the shot up.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. 1. Toscano Anderson's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole.
I love that Curry can dominate without the height, the vertical. It all comes down to high basketball IQ and skill.
Bryant passes to LeBron. Over Looney. Second chance effort. James kicks to Bryant. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hey, yo, right here.
Curry against Walker. Passes it to Looney. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Kuminga, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
From deep. And it's James missing. Warriors leading by 22. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Outside, Walker. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if he can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points, 4 rebounds, and a crazy number of assists. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Heading to the court.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Jordan Poole is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Green in at the center position. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. Left side, Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Over Wiggins. And Davis can't get it to go.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fantastic job by Draymond. I'll say this to you. He knows what work is.
Reeves can't hit.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Curry's checked in for Kuminga.
Stephen Curry.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The pass to Green over Davis. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron outside. Pass to Reeves. Tipped away. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. And the Lakers with another miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Poole kicks to Curry. Thompson right side. Green breaking loose. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Nice work. Difficult shot against good defense. Clay has a lot of confidence in his abilities.
James wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got 24.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling, really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Free throw good, Davis.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
Good on both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
That's good from Westbrook. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's LeBron. 24 points for him. From the stripe, that one goes. Count it. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
The Lakers on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Kept alive. Johnson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Johnson's got 6.
A solid rebounder when he puts his mind to it. Stanley Johnson creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Curry with the three. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Westbrook finds James. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Outside Curry. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Lakers.
And the layup is good. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 8 points.
Just another thing to love about Draymond's game. He runs the floor with a fury.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Poole. Johnson. No good on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Wiggins. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And Walker's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
On the court.
And the Warriors also making a change. Weissman's checked in. To the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Wiggins. Horton Tucker's shot is off. It's Curry outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Warriors leading by 19. Thompson outside. There's three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Curry, good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a shot by Steph Curry. It's the confidence and the soft touch that makes it look easy.
Back to Walker. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Green breaking loose. Rejected by Walker. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Green. Shoots the three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-6 run. LeBron, no luck. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. They lead by 17.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for James. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 19. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Bryant. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. The feed to Davis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. A three-pointer, Wiggins. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
THT putting that vertical to good use.
Wiggins outside, passes to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Knocked loose. Walker with a clean look. They get it again.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Kuminga finds Wiggins. He gets it in there. Wiggins has got his third basket of the night right there.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Warriors ball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Kuminga's got 14.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
On the wing, Bryant. And there's the pass to Reeves. The Lakers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Fade away. The shot by Bryant, no good.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right side to Walker. Can they get it? And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins. And there it is for him. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Toscano misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Walker. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here is Los Angeles now. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Troy Brown is out there with Johnson. Then there's Christie, and it's Bryant in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nunn can't get it to fall. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
There's the 3. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Christie. Brown outside. To the inside. Nunn, that's good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Pass to Baldwin. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Looney with the bucket.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Johnson can't get it to go.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Baldwin. They grab their own miss. And it's good for 2.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Back to Nunn. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range, Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Baldwin the pass to Rollins. Over Johnson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
That's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Christie. Back to Nunn.
Warriors foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Golden State on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Now the pass to Christie. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end, Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jermichael Green. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You've got to love the journey Jermichael Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
And both free throws good for Green. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Brown finds Bryant. Here's Christie. Goes back up. Gabriel, the pass to Bryant. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Connects from 3-point range. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Christie. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Christie. Pass to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Brown, good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Passes it to Baldwin. Here's Rollins. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Nunn finds Bryant. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line.
Free throw good, Christie.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. There's Brown with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rollins. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Bryant. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Moody the pass to Green. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Moody. Baldwin looking for the opening. Shoots over Brown. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his first points of the game. Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, the Lakers no good. Moody the pass to Baldwin. Here's Wiseman. A rebound by the Lakers. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
On the wing, Green. Banked in off the glass.
JaMychal Green.
Green's got 4 this quarter.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
Here's Gabriel. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Rebounded by the Lakers. The tray hits the 3-point bomb.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rollins the pass to Baldwin. And they recover it. From past the arc. Warriors the rebound. Green. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Pass to Brown. Shoots from 12. Another shot. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from JaMychal. Another thing he brings to the table.
Passes it to Baldwin. From deep. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the
Coming into
Lakers.
the floor for your Lakers, Stanley Johnson.
Here's Christie. The shot, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Brown outside. Floats one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Warriors shooting very well right now. 52% in this fourth quarter. The pass to Baldwin. No good with the triple.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Good on the three-point shot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's Nunn. Hits the close-range jumper.
And the crossover to the jump shot. Now, those are some moves I can relate to.
Here's Rollins. Johnson with the rebound. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers.
Rollins. That's his second personal foul. The fourth team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Christie. Nunn against Rollins.
Warriors foul. Rollins. His third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kendrick Nunn.
And so Nunn nails both of them. Here's Rollins. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. I know you're a great shooter, but when you have it going like that tonight, what goes through your mind?
There's not much thought, to be honest. It's just shooting with confidence and living with the results. So, I mean, there are a lot of tough shots, but it's ones that I practice all the time, and I feel like when I take it, I'm expecting to make it. So it's nice to get on a little run the way the game started. For us to fight back and get this win, that was crazy.
Yeah, but you were the calm in the storm, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the San Antonio Spurs. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Left side, Johnson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Paul. The three is up. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Johnson with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
San Antonio with the ball. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Pirtle. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 6.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Here's Mashburn. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A nice shot by McDermott.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Mashburn. Out to the right wing. And here's Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
To the left wing. Here's Johnson. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Outside Jones. On the wing, Vassell. Checked by Davis. Hurdle. And he makes it on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the right side. Here's West. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
San Antonio trailing here. Timeout called, the Spurs.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Once again, fans, let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Johnson, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They trail by 6. And there's McDermott on the assist from Jones. McDermott's got his second bucket of the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Mashburn. Ball against Jones. Here's West. 6 to shoot. Here's Mashburn. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Jones. Rebounded by Chris Paul. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Mashburn. Outside Davis. Over Pirtle. And another basket for New Orleans.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pirtle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Paul. And he comes up with a bucket. Paul's got 5 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And that one's long. To the inside, Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Johnson. To halt the run. Mashburn grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Oh, they need this! Mashburn grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to West. Now Davis. Over McDermott. Davis misses. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jones' shot is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And here comes the break. McDermott for three. The Spurs rebound. Johnson passes to Jones. Knocked away. And stolen by Paul. And Davis with the basket. On the assist by Davis. Davis has got 9.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates-Diop comes in for Johnson. And Richardson subbed in for McDermott. Cousins, he's checked in for New Orleans. On defense, the Pelicans. They have a 19-point lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Mashburn. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Vassell. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Collins. Misses off the left iron.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And Davis slams it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Jones. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, Richardson finds Vassell. Pass to Collins. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Davis. Back to Paul. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. Paul's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Ooh, poked away. And he's all alone. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Running.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
New Orleans on D. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
At the line for San Antonio, Dia. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans dictating the flow. Ingram on the wing. 3-pointer. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Bates Diop. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Cousins. From outside the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Here's Bates Diop. The floater. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Richardson. Pass to Sohan. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Fires from 14. And it's New Orleans with another.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
To the left side wing. Here's Bates Diop, covered by Ingram. Will it go? Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Ball left side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Assistant.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Sohan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. The Pelicans pull it in.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Bates Diop. Rebounded by Cousins. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Basket counts.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ingram with the double team. Back to Jones. Pass to Sohan. Here's Bates Diop. From deep. Ball with the rebound. On the wing, Holiday. Up and over Richardson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the New Orleans Pelicans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Pass to West. Over Johnson. West misses. Vassell with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 11-footer, and that one's good.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Primo. Over to the wing. A good look from Johnson. No good from the wing. Now Paul. Here's the three. Goes back up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Josh Primo. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. Outside Davis. Fires the three. Another shot. And the basket by West. 6 points for him.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Primo. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Releases. They get it back. Goes back up. And the basket by West.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
They get it back. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
Fighting down low, big fella Johnson with some hustle points.
Outside Davis. Out to the wing. Davis down low. He's against Jang. And it's Davis again missing. And McDermott with a slam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Pass to Davis. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. He's giving them problems tonight. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Mashburn. Pass to Davis. The jump hook. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Pirtle's checked in for Jang. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
McDermott right side. Johnson inside. Checked by Davis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
At the line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Randall is checked in. New Orleans dictating the flow. Pass to West. Here's Randall, covered by Pirtle. Randall, good. Randall's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. New Orleans on D. Primo. Rebounded by West.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Randall, good. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
San Antonio again missing. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Mashburn. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's McDermott. Can't get it to go. He's made 3, he's missed 3 so far. Inside, here's Randall. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Graham.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Davis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Primo, and it's blocked. Davis down low. Good on the shot. Give him 8 points now.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun. That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
15 fouls. At the line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on an 18-6 run. And the shot goes. Randall's got 8 here in this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Some room here for Jones. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Randall outside. Pass to West. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. On offense, here is San Antonio. Right wing from deep, Johnson. Randall pulls down the board. And here are the Pelicans now. Hits the jump hook. He's got 12.
You like how Randall plays with authority. He doesn't let things like contact slow him down.
On the wing, McDermott. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
To the middle. Here's West. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
At the line for San Antonio, Trey Jones.
Shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jones hits them both. Here's Davis. Give him 8. Outside Holiday. Up and over Richardson. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Williamson, the bank shot, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he makes a first. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Davis against Jones. Outside Ingram. Back to Davis. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 7 assists in the game. Here's Sohan. Here's Bates Diop, covered by Ingram. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Pelicans on the break. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Davis.
At the line for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. At the line for 1.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Cousins, he's checked in for New Orleans.
1 shot.
That's good from Holiday. On offense, here are the Spurs. Pass to Richardson. Back to Jones. And here's Richardson. And again, another missed shot. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Cousins, the pass to Williamson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Baseline jumper. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Ingram. Give him 8. No good with the elbow jumper. Pass to Richardson. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Collins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Zach Collins. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Collins. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's New Orleans now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. A deep 3 from Ball. The long distance 3 is buried. Ball's got 5 now.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Here's Sohan. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. And that one's good. Williamson.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Pass to Richardson. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Poke loose. Here's Jones. Up and in on the layup. He's got 10. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 4 block shots, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
San Antonio, let's give it up for
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Davis, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Williamson with it. Now McDermott defending. Offensive board. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Some changes for New Orleans. Davis, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Chris Paul in for Zion Williamson.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davis.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Outside Johnson. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in. Johnson's got 12 points.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
From 9 feet, Davis hits. Davis has got 24 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Vassell outside. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Pass to Mashburn. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 8 assists here tonight. To the wing, right side. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Davis. Here's Mashburn, defended by McDermott. Davis, the pass to Davis. Over Pirtle. Davis misses. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. He's all alone. And Davis slams it home.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
McDermott outside. Here's Vassell. And the layup is good off the glass. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. Johnson with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 15 points here in the second half.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact line, just with ease, just with authority.
And Davis with the block. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Primo in for Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. That's good from Paul on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans. McDermott can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Vassell. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Vassell. The jump hook. The Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. To the paint. Vassell outside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Davis, that's good.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Primo. Six to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Davis. In close, he hits it. Davis has got 32 points in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
Pass to Mashburn. Davis down low. He's against Jang. And Davis gets it to go.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. To the wing on the left. 13 feet out. And another basket for New Orleans.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Davis, that's good. Davis has got 36 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
New Orleans on D. Here's Sohan. Pass to Primo. Shot clock at 5. From the high post. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Davis with it. And that one drops for him. Davis has got 38 points. On offense, here are the Spurs. Pass to Primo. Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Sohan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Vassell. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so he hits both. Here's New Orleans now. Paul passes to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Cousins has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here he goes. And how about that? 8 for 9 now. Here's Primo. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 5th foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in.
Third team foul.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bates Diop. Over Holiday. Here's Collins. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Bates Diop. Now Collins. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Now here's Cousins. And you can count it. You'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that's just grown man strength from Cousins there. Able to fend off the physical defense. Nice play.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Zion Williamson is checked in for Randall.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Jones. He's got 10. Down low. Richardson. And he banks in the layup.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Spurs ball.
Here's Jones. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
Take a break.
Take a break. Cousins.
2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
There's that two-way game that Paul possesses. Grabbing the steal and immediately has the basket in his sights.
Outside Jones. Pass to Richardson. Here's Bates Diop. He's covered by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Collins. And Cousins gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Cousins has got 13 to the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Williamson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Jones hits them both. Jones against Ball. They get the rebound. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 16.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, Brandon Ingram out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Ball. And the shot goes in.
This is how you execute in transition. Ball beating everyone to the spot.
Out left to the wing. Goes up from the top of the key, and he drops that one in. Pass to Williamson. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Here's New Orleans. And here's Ball. Fires the three. Jang pulls it in. Here's Primo. And he drops it in from the low post. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one's good. Ingram.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Primo. 11 feet out. Ball with the rebound. To the left side wing. Williamson for three.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
To the inside. Roby. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Ball no good. And here are the Spurs now. Inside. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got his first 2 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Wesley, that one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's ball. Pass to Williamson. And the Pelicans call time here.
Timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Collins with the rebound. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The shot by Sohan, no good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Over to the left wing. Baseline try. Dang, shot is off.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
That one goes in. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Stojakovic. Three-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Williamson.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Primo. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. And here's Ingram from the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Pass to Sohan. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Man, the defender really went after
The
him.
line for San Antonio. Brother taking 2 shots.
Two.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pass to Stojakovic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Jang. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Collins.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
Ingram, the pass to Ball. Off target from outside. Ball's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. The Spurs making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday is checked in.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
They grab their own miss. And Collins with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Richardson. 4-3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Ingram outside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
An aggressive defender, Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Ingram. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Ingram's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
There's Ball with a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Richardson with it. Tipped away. Ball with a steal. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And one more look at that dramatic move inside. The 2K drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Snatched up.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Roby, he's checked in for Jang. Pass to Collins. Here's Roby. Here's Primo. 5 on the clock. Now Richardson. Here's Roby. And the layup is good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Ball left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Pulls it. Stojakovic grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Ball. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And give Ball credit. The D was there, but great work keeping his concentration.
On the wing, Richardson shoots from 14. Pelicans cleared away. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The three, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's New Orleans now. From deep. They get it again. Stojakovic. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Now here's Cousins. Rebounded by Roby. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Ball. And it's Richardson penetrating. Oh, no good again that time. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Wesley. Here's Cousins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Detroit Pistons. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Parker. Splitter is out there at Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Leonard with the bucket.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now here's Bay. Off target with his 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
All alone. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As far as the key factor in this game, he said defense is the focus. He said our shot blocking anchors us inside. It's something we can count on. Of course, the rest of our defensive execution is just as important. We have to be in total lockdown mode defensively tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. Pass to Bay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. And there's the pass to Duncan. Splitter trying to break free, and Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 6 points.
Well, once Duncan gets the ball, the defense trying to be physical, but Timmy's seen that, what, once, twice, maybe 6,000 times before. Future Hall of Famer still getting it done.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pistons basketball.
And here are the Pistons now. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Bay. Back to Cunningham. And the 3 off target. San Antonio trailing here. Parker passes to Duncan. Chalk up 2 there. That's now 8 points for Tim Duncan.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here comes San Antonio. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Green against Cunningham. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Team second.
So it's the Pistons now. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. San Antonio with the rebound. And Leonard has it in the corner. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Exceptional work from Splitter down low in terms of his positioning. Perfect place to snatch that board and get back up with it.
Passes it to Bay. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Spurs leading by 3. Parker outside. Here's Duncan. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Who wants the free team?
Pistons trailed by 5. Down low. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Parker looking over the floor. And here's Leonard from 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hey, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Leonard. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in.
Spurs substitution.
Bagley the pass to Bay. There's the dish to Ivy. Back to Bay. The Pistons working the ball around now. Goes up on the high post. Unable to get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Leonard dishes to Parker. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Ginobili. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. During the pass to Knox, he kicks to Hayes. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. Team 4.
Now, here's Durant. He's guarded closer. 5 to shoot. Here's Knox. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
Well, Knox finding his way around the rim and then pretty versatile to finish.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Parker. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Duncan kicks to Leonard. Tries again, and the layup by Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Oh, there's a surprise. Manu out hustling somebody. Don't forget about him inside.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Burks. Three-pointer on the way. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Parker. Here's Diaw. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's just so clever at getting that position on the backboard. Diaw's basketball IQ is really impressive.
Here's Knox. Here's Burks. Second chance shot. Duncan with the block. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 11.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Now Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To stop the run. And the rejection by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Diaw inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Hayes the pass to Burks. Here's Duran. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Parker outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Pistons trailed by 20. There's the drive. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. The baseline J off the mark. Diaw dishes to Ginobili. And Diaw with the basket on the assist by Ginobili.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Olynyk inside. Diaw on him. Olynyk can't hit. Spurs leading by 22. Duncan trying to break loose. And that one's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
15 foul. At the line for your Pistons. Hayes.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, here's Diaw. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Diaw's got 6 points.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so it's San Antonio, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today.
Fans, give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Splitter is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Green. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Leonard. Splitter trying to break free. And the Spurs scoring again.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Ginobili, and he banks in the lane. And that's now 6 points for Jaden Ivey. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Splitter inside, guarded by Stewart. Splitter, that's good.
And that's where Splitter likes to operate. Just a reliable interior scorer who has got some savvy and craftiness to his game. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
Up top, Bay. Three-pointer. They get it back. And Noel kicks to Bay. That shot off. So it's the Spurs now. And Green with the basket on the assist from Thiago Splitter. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Boris Diaw.
Cunningham close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Pistons have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Noel. The Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. Fires the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Splitter's got 8 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And that one's good. Parker.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like they're a true master at handling the rock.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the pass to Green. Parker outside. Spurs passing it around. Splitter trying to break free. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Pass to Bay. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham's shot is off. Ginobili the pass to Green. Right side Leonard. Over Bagley. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Ginobili against Cunningham. To the left side wing. Here's Ivy. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Here he goes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Surprising the defense. I think Green puts the ball on the floor and drives and finishes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Green. Danny Green. One shot.
That's good from Green. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Ivy. Offensive rebound. Stewart misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And that one's good. Parker. Parker's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Bay finds Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
Ginobili misses. It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Bagley. Ivy passes to Bay. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Bay's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's Leonard. Here's Splitter, and he converts the layup. Splitter's got 10.
Experience of the big man there from Splitter, having someone who can finish through the contact, is big.
Passes it to Ivy. Lets it go with a 3. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Stewart.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And finished off by Bagley.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Shot from free throw range. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bagley, a rebound by the Spurs. Ginobili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Parker kicks to Leonard, shoots over Bay, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 19 points for Leonard.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got pretty good numbers from the floor so far, shooting 6 of 13. Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's Bay. Here's Ivy. He's got 8. Parker with the steal. On up the court. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Ivy kicks to Bay. Pass to Ivy. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got 10.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Back to Splitter. Over Stewart. And another basket for San Antonio. Splitter's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? The pass to Bay. A rebound by the Spurs.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Okay, Lefty, I see you. Vintage Ginobili there.
The 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Parker. Defense is right there. Drilled from 11 feet out. Parker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge.
That's a well-earned foul for the and-one opportunity. Ginobili was so ready to sacrifice himself on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Morris Diaz checked in for the Spurs.
Ginobili, shooting 1.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Burks finds Olynyk. Now here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Hayes sticking with his shot that time. The defense closing in around him.
The Pistons have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Killian Hayes at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Hayes hits them both. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating the contact.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Parker drops them both. He's with it. Pass to Knox. Now here's Burks. Poked away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Ginobili. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ginobili's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, a throwback night here for Manu. He's playing quick and playing confident. Great to watch him score at this level.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Burks. Fires for 3. They get it back. Ginobili outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists now tonight. Hayes the pass to Knox. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Parker in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Here's Hayes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Boris Dia.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for Burks. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. Here's Parker. He's got 20. Duncan right side. Kicks it to Diaw. Shoots over Olynyk. Another shot. Duncan. And it's blocked. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got 7 points.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's Diaw. Duran pulls it in. Here's Cunningham. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A stellar first half for Tony Parker. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 8 assists. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away with it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Ivy is out there with Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the center position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Parker outside. Spurs passing it around. And Green with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Bay. No good on the 3. Leonard against Bay. It's Parker outside. No good there. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ivy passes to Stewart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
There's Green with the 3, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
3 points.
Parker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Ivy passes to Bay. Now Stewart. He kicks it to Cunningham. Right side Bagley. A second chance effort. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Parker passes to Duncan. Bucket is good. Duncan's got 19 points.
And as long as Duncan continues to hit shots like that, you're going to feed the big fella. One of the most dominant players ever.
Duncan with the block, and he's able to get it back. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Parker kicks to Green. Here's Leonard. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Cunningham outside. Offline with his 3. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Passes it to Parker. Back to Green. 3-pointer. It's good again. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Leonard against Bay. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That is his first foul of the game. Noel's checked in for the Pistons.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Noel.
Cunningham against Green. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Duncan left side. Splitter trying to break free. Duncan with the bucket. And that's now 21 points for Duncan. So it's Detroit now. Stewart trying to get open. The shot by Ivy, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Right at the free throw line. He goes up again, and there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 23 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Alec Burks from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from Detroit gave us some status update. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Alec Burks checked in for Detroit. Stewart finds Noel. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Duncan. Past the splitter. Over Noel. And the Spurs scoring again. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Here's Parker, and another basket for San Antonio.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Parker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for the Spurs.
And the first one at the line is good. Boris Diaz checked in for splitting.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Ivy. 10 points for him. The pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Duncan. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. A 3 from Leonard. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Parker. From deep, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got 11 in the second half. Green's got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5. Bay finds Stewart. Here's Burks. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Green. Here's Parker. Lays it up off the glass. 26 points for Tony Parker.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
With the floater, the shot by Ivy, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. For 3, Diaw. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Stewart. Lays it up and banks it in. Stewart's got 14. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Leonard on the wing. Back to Parker. Passes to Green. Here's Diaw. He's covered by Noel. And Diaw gets it to go. The assist by Green. He's got 8.
One thing Diaw does well, makes smart decisions near the basket. This time takes it right up there himself.
Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Duncan trying to break loose, and the basket is good. Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love a big man who can pass, great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Burks on the wing, headed by Green. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Noel. Kevin Knox is checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Ivy. And San Antonio with the change here too. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Leonard. Knox misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Green, no luck.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Duncan with the bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Duran. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ginobili finds Green. Off target from outside. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Hayes. They get it again. Pass to Olynyk. Tries again. That shot off. Olynyk with the steal. Stolen by Ginobili. Now the pass to Duncan. To the inside. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
No doubt he's got the feels in this one. Green isn't always the most consistent shooter, but he's locked in tonight.
Pass to Duran. Back to Hayes. They grab their own miss. Duncan with the block. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Burks in the corner. Clock at 6. No good on that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes it to Dion. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, great hustle there from Diaw in transition. These are the types of winning plays you love to see.
Duncan outside. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. Parker finds Ginobili. Sinks the triple. Ginobili's got 19 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here we go. Here's Parker. Finished off the break. Parker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And looking like Parker is in that zone. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
13-5.
And that one falls for Olynyk. And so it's San Antonio holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Bonner is out there with Williams. Then it's Green, and it's Duncan, and it's Mills in at the point. To the middle, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
Here's Bonner. Cans it from short range. Bonner's got his first basket of the night.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Hayes the pass to Duran. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Duncan with some nice D. Pass to Mills. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 29.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Duncan. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams with the steal. Green left side. Back to Williams. Duncan inside. Count that bucket. Duncan's got 16 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
6 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Nice D from Duncan.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Back to Hayes. Dishes to Noel. The pass to Knox. Over Williams. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. No good from Duncan. In the corner, it's Diallo. San Antonio with the rebound. And it's Bonner in the corner. To the paint. And that one's good. Duncan. Duncan's got 33.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now Diallo to the wing right side. Duran the pass to Knox. Trying to end the drought. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Noel. The shot misses. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And Hayes throws it down.
And Hayes finding a little bit of space there in transition.
Outside, Green. Back to Mills. Duncan left side. Here's Bonner. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 6 assists now in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
From deep, Williams drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Hayes finds Noel. Here's Knox. Offensive rebound, and Duran slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. From the inbound, and the layup is good. Duncan's got 35.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And slam dunk by Noel.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The three from Joseph, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lee passes to Diallo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Joseph in the corner. Back to Mills. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
3 points. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now the Pistons with it. Here's Lee. Over to the left wing. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Williams. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Diallo has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Back to Lee. And nothing is falling for him right now. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 5 points in the quarter. And here are the Pistons. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
At the top of the key, Knox. The shot that time, not on target.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Inside, Duran, and Duran slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Joseph, the pass to Bonner. Spurs passing it around. Bounce pass from Williams. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Williams. Duncan's got 39.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
Spurs substitution. James Smith.
So it's the Pistons now. Lee with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Mills.
2 minutes remaining.
And he makes that one.
For a guy who makes his living behind the 3-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Pass to Diallo. Throws it up high. And Duran slams it in.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Joseph, the pass to Mills. Here's Bonner. And another basket for San Antonio. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Back to Lee. And the pass to Diallo. He tries for three. Pistons keep it alive. Williams with the block. Diallo against Joseph. And here's Mills for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
To the inside, here's Bonner. Banked in off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
46 seconds left in the fourth. Lee passes to Knox. Back to Lee. And here is Duran. And Duran slams it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Going inside. Diallo, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Williams for three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.